It was a bright and breezy morning when we set out from Dublin on our journey to Wicklow, often called the Garden of Ireland. The excitement of leaving the bustling city behind and heading towards the calm green countryside filled us with energy. The car ride itself was smooth and refreshing, as the landscape began to change from urban streets to rolling hills, winding country roads, and endless stretches of greenery. The air felt fresher with every kilometre we covered, and soon we were surrounded by the scenic beauty that makes Wicklow one of Ireland's most beloved destinations.
Hi, how are you? I'm good, fine. Yeah, sure.
तेरा मुंह नहीं आंदा मैं
ये देख ले
मुंह आई जाने
ओए मैंने बहुत अच्छा फील हो रहा है इधर आके पहाड़ों के दरमियान। और ये मेरे भाई लोग लेकर आए हैं, कहते हैं आप इतनी दूर से आए हैं इटली से और आपको इधर प्यारी प्यारी जगह आयरलैंड डबलिन में कुछ डबलिन ही है विक्लो में लेकर आए हैं। निकलो
चल निकलो।
Our first stop was the famous Powerscourt Waterfall, one of the highest waterfalls in Ireland. Powerscourt Waterfall is one of the most beautiful and tallest waterfalls in Ireland, located near the village of Enniskerry in County Wicklow. It stands about 121 metres high, surrounded by lush green trees and the foothills of the Wicklow Mountains. As you approach, the sound of rushing water can be heard from a distance, creating a sense of peace and excitement. The air around the waterfall feels fresh and cool, filled with tiny drops of mist that make the whole place come alive. Tall pine and beech trees surround the area, adding to its natural charm and beauty. The place is perfect for picnics, family outings, and quiet walks in nature. Visitors often bring cameras to capture the stunning beauty of the falling water, and on sunny days, small rainbows can sometimes be seen in the spray. The waterfall is part of the Powerscourt estate, which also includes lovely gardens and scenic walking trails. Standing in front of the waterfall, one feels small yet deeply connected to nature. Visiting Powerscourt Waterfall is truly a refreshing experience that stays in your memory long after you leave. After enjoying the waterfall, we continued our journey toward Glendalough, one of the most historic and picturesque valleys in Ireland. The journey from Powerscourt Waterfall to Calary Graveyard was calm and beautiful, filled with the charm of Wicklow's countryside. The sky was cloudy that day, with soft grey clouds floating low over the hills. As we left the waterfall behind, the sound of rushing water slowly faded, replaced by the quiet hum of the car and the whisper of the wind. The road curved gently through green valleys and wooded slopes, where tall trees stood like silent guards on both sides. The peacefulness of the countryside made the drive feel almost magical, like we were travelling through another world. After about half an hour, we reached Calary Graveyard, surrounded by rolling meadows and trees swaying gently in the wind. That cloudy journey from Powerscourt to Calary was simple yet unforgettable, a reminder of how even the quietest days can leave the deepest impressions.
This way, I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain. I know you told your friend you're not okay.
Calary Graveyard, sometimes referred to as Glendalough Graveyard, is a quiet and peaceful resting place located in the scenic countryside of County Wicklow. Surrounded by green fields and tall trees, the graveyard carries a deep sense of history and calm. Many of the old headstones are covered in moss and lichen, showing the passage of time and the stories of generations who once lived in the area. The place has a spiritual and almost timeless feeling, where the silence speaks of respect and remembrance. Walking through the narrow paths between the graves, one can feel connected to the past and imagine the lives of those who are buried there. The gentle breeze, birdsong, and distant view of the Wicklow Hills add to its serene beauty. It is not just a graveyard, but also a piece of local heritage that reflects Ireland's ancient traditions and faith. Calary Graveyard stands as a peaceful reminder of life's continuity, where the old traditions blend naturally with the calm beauty of the present. The simplicity of the place makes it even more touching, showing how beauty can exist in stillness. On sunny days, the golden light falls softly across the graves, giving the place a warm, gentle glow. Visiting Calary Graveyard is a moving experience, one that leaves you thoughtful and filled with quiet respect for the past. After spending some quiet time at Calary Graveyard, we decided to continue our journey on foot toward the lower lake. The day was still cloudy, and a soft grey mist floated gently over the hills, making the scenery look calm and mysterious. As we started walking, the cool breeze brushed against our faces, carrying with it the scent of wet grass and fresh earth. The narrow path curved through the countryside, lined with tall trees whose leaves whispered softly in the wind. Now and then, small drops of rain touched our hands, but it only added to the peaceful mood of the walk. The road was quiet, except for the sound of our footsteps and the distant songs of birds hiding in the branches. On both sides, the land stretched out in shades of green and brown, shining faintly under the cloudy sky. The mist rolled down from the mountains, wrapping the hills in a thin silver veil. We walked slowly, taking in the beauty of every sight. The stone walls covered in moss, the streams running gently by the roadside, and the sheep grazing lazily in the meadows. As we came closer to the lower lake, the sound of flowing water reached our ears. The lake appeared like a mirror, reflecting the soft grey of the clouds above. The surface of the water rippled gently as the breeze passed over it. The mountains surrounding the lake looked quiet and grand, their tops hidden in the mist. Though the sun never showed, the whole place seemed to glow with a soft light, peaceful and dreamlike. Standing by the lower lake, we felt a deep sense of calm, as if time had slowed down. The cloudy day had turned the landscape into a painting, gentle, quiet, and full of beauty. As we continued walking toward the upper lake, the scenery became even more dramatic. The trail opened up to reveal wide views of the shimmering water, surrounded by steep hills and heather-covered slopes. It felt like stepping back in time, away from modern life and into a world of calm and natural beauty. We paused several times along the way to admire the reflection of the mountains in the lake and to take in the stillness that surrounded us. By the time we reached the upper lake, the sun was beginning to lower, casting a golden glow over the valley. It was a perfect ending to our day, a peaceful silence broken only by the soft rippling of water and the distant cry of birds. Our journey from Dublin to Wicklow had been more than just a drive. It was a journey through nature, history, and the heart of Ireland itself. After spending some time by the upper lake, soaking in the calm beauty and gentle sound of the water, we decided to head back and began walking toward the car park. The afternoon sun hung softly over the valley, wrapping everything in a warm golden light. As we retraced our steps through the peaceful forest, we chatted, laughed, and shared how much we had enjoyed the day. It had been a perfect journey, filled with nature, history, and quiet moments that made us feel truly connected to the heart of Wicklow. If you enjoyed my video and liked the content, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support really means a lot. It helps me create more amazing travel videos like this one.